3 decades ago, very few people had heard of HIV/AIDS. Well, now millions worldwide are infected with the virus.
The Health Protection Agency has released new figures which show there are now more than 4,000 people living in the West Midlands with HIV. 436 cases were diagnosed as HIV last year, compared to 422 in 2009. And more than half of the new cases were diagnosed late, which means they now have an increased risk of AIDS and death.
Well, ahead of World AIDS Day tomorrow, Amy Welsh has been speaking to one woman about how she deals with the disease and the work that's now being done to help others with it.
I don't know if I have HIV or not.
I know if I have HIV.
It's often known as the silent killer, an illness surrounded by stigma which thousands suffer without even knowing it. Medical treatment for HIV has moved on significantly, but many attitudes towards it remain unchanged. Julie Masunda has been living with the disease for 6 years. She went for a test after separating from a partner she knew had been unfaithful.
I went back to the clinic and they sat me down and said I was clear of everything except one, and they just told me, I'm sorry, but you're HIV positive.
How devastated were you when you found out?
The diagnosis is like having a bullet, a gun butt between your eyes with one bullet in the chamber, and you don't know whether that's going to come out of the chamber or not.
Julie spent the next 2 years struggling to cope. Despite reassurance from doctors, she spent her days fearing death. But in 2007, all that changed when she discovered the Leicestershire AIDS Support Service. Now she uses her experiences to help others.
I get to speak to other people all over the country and advocate that you can live well with HIV.
The LASS Centre works to challenge misconceptions that HIV affects only homosexual men. They offer free testing to the whole community and say their biggest battle is diagnosis.
One of the services that we offer is a community testing service, and it's for people who might be more nervous about going to a clinical setting. But our message would always be it's better to know your status and to know your partner's status.
Julie says she still lives a normal life and hopes that she can help others do the same. Amy Welch in Leicester for Central Tonight.